All right, I identified the air leak a long time ago. You see that blue hose there? Or tube, I guess I should say. Below it, there's an empty port that this thing was in. This is a plug. And those are just like push lock fittings. And there's an O-ring up in there. And you can just about see that there's like brass fingers right there. That's what grabs the hose, or in this case the plug. And the way you release those is you got to push in on that ring, the blue ring on this case, and it's pretty hard to do. Fortunately, since it was a plug, I was able to use this old distributor wrench of mine. Get a better look here. So I could push on it real hard and then pull the plug out from the center of the hole there. So I was hoping I'd be able to change the O-ring, but looking at that, I mean, I can't even get up in there close enough. I barely was able to reach it because there's this little air tank is in the way. So if I really want to get up in there, I'm going to take this tank off. And I don't really feel like doing that. So we're going to try packing that hole full of grease and coating this with grease, jamming it back in there, and see if that'll seal that O-ring that's in there. Hopefully it will, and it'll at least be better. So what we're going to use, the thickest grease I've got. I mean, I've got some wheel bearing grease, but this, I think this is silicone grease with whatever. It's made for swimming pool filters and whatnot. So it's designed to go on plastics. So we're gonna squirt that up in there and see how it goes. Oh, I mean, I guess I could explain something I've learned too. So I thought each of those segments was an independent valve, and those, you know, each one has like an electric solenoid or whatever, but no, they're not. I really don't know how they work, other than they're solenoid valves. And then like that blue one, for example, I think that's just like a T between each of those segments. And when that solenoid clicks or doesn't click, look, that orange one there's got a plug in it. It'll provide air to the ports on these segments here. I don't know what you call them, but that little yellow one there with the 1/4 inch line, that one goes, pretty sure that's the one, yeah, goes all the way up to the engine fan, and that's what cycles the engine fan on and off. I don't know what that black one goes to, but the blue one goes to my airbags, my rear airbags. I just traced that blue hose right there, and that goes to the airbags. So that's an output. It's either getting air pressure all the time, or air pressure whenever there's activation on the solenoid, which I don't know what the case is, but all right, let me just put some grease in there. I'll show you what I did, and then we're gonna air it up and see if it worked. Sorry about the shaky hands here, guys. This is like really tough. So I just packed that thing full of the grease as best as I could. And the little blue ring fell off. I stuck it back up in there. All right, and now got this. I wiped grease all over that. We're gonna stick it in there. All right, and that's it. Oops, sorry. Now hopefully that is sealed. If it's not, I'm gonna have to take this frickin' thing apart. That's gonna be a whole pain in the ass. Probably have to buy a new segment and learn how this thing works. If I take it apart, I'll be able to see where all the ports go. Like maybe this big red one here is the air supply for everything. Something of that nature. All right, let's go air it up. Well, it's better. It was better. Well, we're kind of screwed, aren't we? Well, it's pretty bad. My DOT rules. If you can hear an audible leak, your DOT out of service. I wonder if it would seal up if I put a piece of 3H tubing in it and capped off the tubing. Get away with this.